Hi everyone, it's Grizz. I'm in the garage and the setup, the new vlogging setup is actually now in use. What have I done? I've gone from my old GoPro. This was a GoPro 4 Silver. I had problems with it. The microphone adapter kept breaking and you can no longer buy them new. So yeah, I decided it was time for an upgrade. Now, some time ago, I had watched a video by some small-time vlogger called Jake the Garden Snake. Don't know if you've heard of him. Yeah, and he did a video using this Sony, the FD-RX 3000. I think I'm right with that one. It might be XR or RX, but anyway, I'll put the name of it in the description. Yeah, and I was really impressed with the quality of the video that he showed on his channel, and I thought, you know what, when the GoPro kind of has seen its time, I'm gonna go over and start using the Sony. Something else I also wanted to do was get an external mic so I can bring you guys some better sound. So I've also gone on and got a very expensive, I say very expensive, it's about £150, something like that, 140. I bought it second hand on eBay, so I didn't pay that much. So I'm not completely like spending crazy money, although this was not cheap to do. So yeah, we've got a Zoom microphone. It's taken me a time though to get that correct setup. Still not 100% happy with the setup, but pretty much kind of getting there now. So I'm using the Zoom microphone as an external mic to pick up more sound from the bike, just give a bit more kind of better sound to the video. I'm also using the GoPro on the front of the bike, looking at me, giving a different angle, and obviously also using the Sony camera. So yeah, I had all kinds of issues though with the Sony. The Sony camera is a great camera. It offers loads and loads of different types of settings and everything else, but it took me quite a time to find the right setting, basically, for quality of picture. There are certain things that I'm going to need to address. As I said in the previous vlog, it's quite washed out. It's kind of not enough saturation, and the exposure is too high. So you've got to reduce things like that, reduce the exposure and increase the saturation. Whatever, it's my problem, guys. It's a little bit more work. I say a little bit more work, but I used to also have problems with the GoPro. The GoPro would always give quite a dark image, and I'd have to adjust that as well. As where the Sony is given a lighter image, and I need to adjust that and make it a little bit richer. But no real biggie to you guys. But I do want to explain to you the differences with the Sony, between the Sony and the GoPro. Physically, from a size standpoint, this is a bigger setup. Yeah, no two ways about it. I've still got the smudge on it. Look, that was on my last video. I apologise for that. Oh, Grizz is just making more of a mess. I will clean that properly before I do the next vlog. Honest. So anyway, yeah, it's bigger, but it actually, now that is not in my way while I'm out vlogging. I think it looks even bigger on this camera, but it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. So what are the pluses over the GoPro? Well, I tried running external power source for the GoPro, and one of my GoPros broke when I done that. So I had to buy a new GoPro. So I didn't try it again. And the battery lasts about, I guess, about an hour, maybe a little less. But it's just another thing I don't want to deal with. I need a setup where I can just go, start it up and go. Now with this and the settings I've got at the moment, I can put a 64 gigabyte memory card in this, and I've also got, ta-da, a power battery velcroed on the side of my helmet. I'm going to make this a bit nicer, but that's pretty solid. and this lasts for ages and ages. I had this running for about a week, and I also charged my phone off of it a couple of times as well. So this is really cool. I bought all the bits for it off Amazon, and I'll put all the links on the video as well, so you can see what I've done. I bought this snazzy, I've basically copied Jake the Garden Snake, but this is like an aluminium connector I've got, which has got a load of adjustment. I also bought some GoPro mounts. Now, I had issues with GoPro mounts. I bought some cheap ones on Amazon, and they're like super thin when you compare it to like the GoPro standard stuff. And the first one I put on just kind of it fell off with the weight of the camera. So I bought some Sugru. Now this stuff I really do recommend, guys. It's super great stuff. Comes in a little packet. You can buy it in varying amounts. Yeah, this is black. I used that same stuff on the front of the helmet originally, like 3 years ago. This is it here. And this is superb. It's just like not let me down at all. It's still solid. So I Sugru'd on these GoPro mounts. Now what I did to do that is I roughed up the area, marked it out, and then I kind of roughed up the area with a knife and just kind of cut into the helmet. Guys, if you know, when you're doing vlogging, you don't want your £500 camera falling off, do you? So yeah, my helmet means a lot to me, but my camera means a lot to me as well, and I don't want to lose it. So you've got to do things like that. You've got to mark it up to make sure. I've got such a shiny nose. Is all this flipping light? Sorry, I look like Rudolph. Anyway, so you got to rough it up to make the glue adhere to the helmet, and you also need to do that on the back of a grip as well. These grips are no good either because they've got cuts in them, and when you put the glue in it, the glue seeps through, and then you're going to have a job using the actual mount. So use original GoPro mounts. Don't hit your helmet. Also, have you noticed, I've seen it in the last video I'm sure, I've got a nice blue visor. Look at that. It's rather swish, isn't it? I like that. I've got my dirty finger marks all over it, sorry. So yeah, basically, as I said, I can chuck my 64 gig memory card in there. With the battery here, I can get 5 hours of recording. I so want to do a tour, guys. I want to go off and do a tour, because I can just like record all day with a couple of cards. You know, you could even buy like a 128 gigabyte card, and I could go all day long. You know, so not that you want to watch the whole day. I'm not gonna do that again like I did with the all tour vlogs and like load up so many videos. If I do it again, I just want us to go off and have fun and share the fun, basically, not the whole endurance kind of thing that I did in my previous videos. Anyone who's watched my tour video or our tour videos of me and Taffy will know that it's a lot of watching. But anyway, it was a one-off thing. It was enjoyable. That won't be repeated, but I would like to do a tour again. So I'm happy with this, guys. The battery is working great. Really good battery. I've got a USB cable coming off of it, going through my helmet, and is actually coming underneath all this gubbins here. And then I've got the microphone on the inside there as well. So yeah, and it's all wired in. Let me push this back in because it looks a bit grubby. It's all wired into the back of the camera. Can you see this? So I've got like the power here going in and the microphone going in as well, and I drilled out the back of the camera, and yeah, I've got permanent sound, permanent power going in there, and I can vlog away to my heart's delight. So loving it, basically, guys. I can just chuck this on quickly and go and not have to think about it. I don't have to think. Before, when I was doing the vlogs with the GoPro, I was like, oh, night before, you know, I need to make sure I got my batteries charged up, and I'll be charging like 6 batteries. I probably wouldn't, I'll probably only use 2 or 3, but some of them are a bit touch and go. Some used to last 5 minutes, and I'll be out doing a vlog and like they'd die, and then I'd have to start again. So I still want to use this. I still want to chuck it on the front and use it to look at me so you can see me better. But yeah, from a standpoint of me doing the vlogs and going out and just having that flexibility, just saying I want to go do a vlog, this battery will last me probably all week, so I've only got to charge it like once. The external mic, the zoom mic, getting back to this, so many settings again on this, so much to change, you know, so many different type of settings you can adjust, all the different types of channels here that you use. It takes a lot of reading all these instruction manuals to suss out what you need to use, but I'm kind of getting there. I used the automatic gain setting on this microphone on the last vlog because it's so much fine-tuning with this, and it's just this little kind of turny knob thing here for the gain, and if you move that accidentally while you're out and you've set it up perfectly, you're then going to lose your settings. So as it was one of the vlogs, a trial vlog I went out and done, I accidentally managed to switch the thing off, and it was down in my jacket. So I wore a backpack last time, so I need to get a little bit more organised with this and suss out a better way and fine tune it a bit more so I can give you even better sound. Talking of sound, massive issues with the Sony. You've got to use an inline microphone kind of volume adjuster, which I've only just realised, and ordered a inline adjuster and did that on the last vlog. Now you can probably hear in the video there's a bit of distortion on the kind of when I'm talking, when I'm shouting, you know, and it's better than it was using this adjuster, but again I need to do a few more tests just to try and lose that distortion. Yeah, I would say overall there's more problems with this Sony, you know, but it's a bit late for me, guys, to be honest now. For me to go back to use a GoPro, I can't really use this one again because I can't buy the adapters for the microphone. And the new one, kind of same kind of thing, and the microphone adapters are £50 a shout. And when you're kind of doing the vlogs and moving your helmet about, the wires move around and eventually they wear out and break. So I tried to come up with what is a more cost-effective setup. Still not cheap. I suspect all of this has probably cost me in the region of 500 all in, including the external mic. So not cheap, but it's not a cheap game, guys. I'm never here to complain about how much money all this cost me. I do it for fun. I do want to try and make more of this channel, just for fun, you know. If I could make some kind of business out of it, then great, yeah. But you know, there's so much competition out there nowadays. I'm under no illusion that I've got my work cut out, so I'll keep it fun. I'll enjoy it. I want to make some cool videos and have some fun, and I think this is gonna enable me to do that just that bit easier. And like I said in my previous vlog, I'm really now trying to concentrate a bit more on the channel and break my things as well, bring you some fun vlogs. I've been in talks, I know you won't mind me talking about this, I've been in talks with Lamb Chops, and I'm going to meet up with Lamb Chops and we're going to have a little bit of fun with the bikes. So I'm really excited to bring you that, but I'm currently meant to be getting in my vehicle and going on holiday, but I wanted to come in here and do you a quick vlog and show you my setup, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the last vid. yeah, it's a bit different from my normal stuff. So yeah, that's more of the format. Give me some feedback, guys. I know this Sony setup isn't perfect. The GoPro isn't perfect. To be honest, I think we'd be hard pushed to find a perfect setup for motovlogging. You've got to do what's right for you. And I wanted to try something different, and hopefully it'll be okay. So anyway, I'm talking rubbish now. I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching. I'm going away for a week, and I will do my best to get some more vlogs up as soon as possible. But I've got loads of plans for the channel. Got some meetups with other guys as well, with different types of bikes. So yeah, we can have a bit of fun, and I can try out some of those bikes. And maybe eventually I can get on and do some test riding, some more test rides. But I've been just focused on the BMW. BMW is pretty much coming to an end from a modification standpoint. I'll probably never end with the modifications. You're always going to do something, aren't you? Or I am anyway. But anyway, I do now really want to push on and move on and get the BMW Scrambler built. So that is what's coming next, basically. Me going out doing vlogs on the S1000RR in the garage, doing the build vlog for the Scrambler, and going out and having a bit of fun with maybe some other motor vloggers and some other guys, regular guys that follow me. I met up with one or two people, and yeah, I think we can have some nice little fun videos from that as well. So yeah, hope you're keeping well, hope you're enjoying the vlogs, and I will be doing my best to bring you more soon. Anyway guys, I gotta go. There's a beer in a pub somewhere with my name on it, and yeah, I better not let it down. Anyway everyone, thanks for watching, and ride safe, and thanks again. Cheers everyone, bye.